Hey, radio friends, thank you for joining us on maasbachradio.com or wherever you're listening in the world. We're honored that you're here, and we are celebrating 10 years of Maasbach Radio this year. We're doing that with our favorite artists, and of course today, Maher. Welcome, Matt. How are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from home, from Tennessee, and which is strange since I was just there.
I know.
So, that's never happened before.
Right,
So,
but I'm thankful that you're sitting down with us today. And yes, you have been touring again after 2 years of COVID. How was that?
yes, it was amazing. I mean, it's a bit of a hectic time right now. A lot of people coming back out and traveling, and so some hiccups here and there. But overall, I think the experience of singing with people and praying with people is something that I've missed so much. So excited to be doing it again.
Yeah, I can totally imagine. And it must be a little hectic because you have all these new things coming as well, and that you can do the collaborations again. Please tell our listeners about it. What are you so excited about right now, what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, I basically have a lot of new music coming out. So sort of all last year, and a little bit the year before, I couldn't tour, so I was home a lot, and started writing songs with old friends and new friends, and ended up getting to record a really special batch of songs and have a lot of new music coming out. Basically, there's a new song that's called Leaning that's been out for a couple of months, and a couple of weeks ago, another song came out called My Old Friend. And then this week, there's a version of the Lord's Prayer coming out. And pretty much after that, every couple of weeks, a new song is going to come out for the next 9 months.
Wow, that is pretty impressive, and it must be so busy for you, but it's awesome to hear. And all the songs, guys, they sound amazing. You have to check it out. Maher, please check it out wherever you listen to music, and you'll hear him on Maasbach Radio as well. But Matt, you've been doing this for quite a while. How long have you been in the industry, so to speak?
It's a great question. It's about 20 years ago that I wrote a song called Your Grace Is Enough. And I think next year is 20 years. And ever since I wrote that song, I think sort of the path of my life changed. And ever since then, I've been, kind of in a more committed way, trying to write music that articulates my faith and music for the church. And so I've been touring now. I think we figured out for over 15 years, and I think you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot. You build a lot of friendships along the way, and it's kind of crazy for me to think about that, to stop and say, wow, I can't believe I've been doing it this long.
Yeah, I can imagine that you have experienced so much touring all over the world and hearing your songs in different churches all over the world. I mean, I can only imagine. So let's highlight a moment in your music career. If you can choose a funny or a special or an intense moment in your career, concerts, recording, touring, whatever, what would it be?
Oh, wow. I mean, I think I think probably singing a song I wrote called Lord, I Need You on a beach in Rio de Janeiro with 3 million people.
I mean, are you kidding me? That's amazing.
Yeah, that's kind of a bucket list moment. And it was interesting because it's a moment that I didn't ask for. I think when you're a musician, there's lots of things that you dream about. There's lots of things that you're like, oh, I really hope I get to do this, or I really hope I get to do this. And, in my little list of dreams that I've been writing since being a teenager, I want to be in a rock band, or I want to make music for movies, or I want to write a Coke jingle for a Coke commercial. I want to write music for movie trailers, whatever. No one ever says, I want to write a song and sing it on a beach with 3 million people praying. It sort of defies, it's bigger. It's bigger than anything I ever could have asked for.
Yeah, and that kind of also tells me about the scripture that says more than we could ever ask, think, or imagine, right? And that's what the Lord did for you in your career, and we are being so blessed by that. I know actually that song, Lord, I Need You, is one of our pastor's favorites. He loves that song, and it's still impacting today.